Hi viewers, so today we are just seeing some basic theoretical stuff related with WCF. So today we just see what is a comparison. It's like a major comparison between WCF and a web service. So we commonly know that both exposing their own services to the client. So what is the difference between them is today's topic we're going to see. First point with attributes. So normally WCF service is defined by the service defined by the service contract and the operation contract. Service contract is a main service, and under whatever the operation, it means whatever the method in technical, so that will be declared as operation contract. Whereas web service defined by web service is defined by web services, and the method we declared as a web method. So normally with this attribute standard we exposing our services and the protocols. If we come to the protocols point of view, WCF supports the range of protocol like HTTP, named pipes, TCP, MSMQ process, and whereas web service only support HTTP protocol. So that is the main disadvantage if you go for a web service. Web service only support it will expose the service in HTTP because web service is represented with HTTP. So WCF there is no such options. It will expose in any platform. So TCP for Windows application, MSMQ, and HTTP and named pipes. So hosting mechanism. If you go and see the hosting mechanism, so WCF can host in IaaS as a service, where like Windows activation service, and you can host as a self. So you can go and host the application itself, and as well as the Windows services. There is a two difference between the WAS and the W service. I will see a deep when we go on to deploy our WCF. So but web service only you can able to host in IaaS. So that is the main drawbacks here. So web service commonly only we can expose the service in HTTP. So whatever the HTTP expose technology supports, it will support to the web service. Okay, in service point of view, WCF supports robust security. So all the services nothing but, so what kind of services commonly it's providing. So robust security, trustworthy messaging. So messaging mainly you can use the services and transaction, and interoperability, so more secured while doing this stuffs with the WCF. While in web service it will support only a security service. Security service is that you can do encrypt operations over the, and you can get it by decrypt or but WCF have the different mechanisms by messaging transaction. Okay, no issues. So serializer, so what kind of serializer? So if I want to do any commonly what kind of serializer it will support. Normally WCF it support default XML, that is what but you now you can expose in a JSON as well by using the dictionary, but commonly it will return XML serialization. So by using a data contract you can create your object and you can use it. So tools, normally service a metadata tool, it will represent svqtil.exe, used for the client to generate the WCF services, while WSDL.exe tool is used to generate the same for the web services. So exception handling. In WCF, unhandled exception are handled in a better way by making using the fault contract. By using the fault contract, you can handle your unhandled exception in a WCF. They don't return to the client like web service as a fair false. So if you use the web service, it will return you the bad request or 500 or so that won't be happen in WCF. It won't return any exception to the client. It will be handled from WCF only. So hash table, so is it possible to serialize a hash table? Yes, in WCF we can possible to serialize a hash table, but in web service it is not possible. So bindings. So bindings, why bindings is needed? To supports to expose your services. So here WCF supports basic HTTP bindings. So WS dual HTTP bindings, WS HTTP bindings, and so on. So lot of stuffs are there. Here it's just mentioned very less. Okay, web service support only SOP, SOAP, XML. So this is the two-way that bindings will support. Okay, fine. So that we'll going to see very deep bindings in future videos. So no need to worry about that, guys. So multi-threading. So what is multi-threading? So multi-threading commonly, suppose you have hundreds of requests parallelly. So a normal, it will create a one request. So multi-threading, it will create a new thread and it will be handled appropriate. So if you do any transaction scope, transaction oriented stuffs, so WCF supports a multi-threading. Okay, that is what actually by using the service behavior class. Whereas web service, it won't actually default, it won't support any thread, but WCF supports multi-threading. So duplex service operation, WCF support duplex service operation. What is a duplex service? There is a one way or request response services, or whereas like multiple, it is like a two way. So one way, what is one way? One way is just you are posting some data, but you no need to don't want it to get any a response from the servers. Okay, so I am just giving some alert to the server. Suppose I just want to insert some log. Okay, so log is a one way, so you can use one way operation. So if I want to send a continuous log to my server, I can go and use WCF and I can hit. You no need to get any response whether it's got updated or something, it's a response. And as well a request and response. So suppose you want to insert some data, and is that data is inserted or not, so that you need to get a response, right? So for that WCF is supporting 100%. So but in web service does not support any duplex service operation. Okay, now so that is the reason duplex it won't support. It will support request response operation. So guys, so this is a very basic stuff, so you need to know. And with what is the advantage between web service and WCF. So now I think you got some basic idea. If you're not clear, just go through the video or go through my just a blog that I added some basic stuff. So get to know the better version of what is the difference, or you can Google it and get the better results. So don't go before just seeing what is the WCF actually does. Okay, thanks for watching the video, guys. Next video I will say some interesting topics. Stay tuned the channel to get more updates like this.